Though your sins are like scarlet, they will be white as snow.
The Bible is a book of colors, all carrying meaning and purpose in the story of God's redemption of his people. As Israel journeys away from slavery in Egypt towards the Promised Land across the Jordan, God gives them instructions for his tabernacle in the wilderness. The Israelites are to weave together blue, purple, and scarlet linen for 10 curtains to enclose the outer court and the inner court. This same tri-colored linen will be used for a veil, a partition between the holy place and the Holy of Holies. These same colors God designates for the priestly garments, blue, red, and purple, woven together into pomegranates to adorn the hymns of the Levitical priests. But while these 3 colors are often woven together, they also appear on their own in the Bible, and these individual mentions reveal their individual meaning. First, red. A scarlet cloth covers the sacrificial bowls and dishes, color of the blood on the lintels and doorposts in Egypt. Red is the cord that Rahab ties at her window, linked with sin and sacrifice. The Hebrew word for red is OUDEM, derivations of which God uses for people of this earth: Adam, Edom. Red is given to Esau, father of Edom, denied the blessing of his father. And in John's Apocalypse, Babylon appears, dressed in scarlet, sitting on a scarlet beast, drunk with the blood of the saints. As for blue, it is beyond Babylon's grasp, removed from Satan when he fell, reserved for the foundations of heaven. Blue is worn by Israel's high priest as he entered the Holy of Holies, moving from earth to place of heaven on earth. And a cloth of pure blue was spread over the holy articles of the tabernacle, the Ark of the Covenant, and all of the tabernacle's tools. The rarest blue of holiness and of heaven, lapis lazuli and sapphire, of earth's separation from heaven, sign of the divine. And what of purple? God told the priests in the wilderness to cover the ashes of their sacrifices with a cloth of purple. We meet purple in the clothes of kings and favored men, the fine linen of the woman in Proverbs 31. And in Acts 16, God gives us Lydia, seller of purple. But as with red, purple carries complexity. Purple is the color of the robes of ridicule given to Jesus at the time of his crucifixion. But to the divine man of the earth, purple is ultimately the crown of Christ's beloved. For it wasn't just the Israelite priests who were to wear color. On the 4 corners of their garments, the Lord told all sons of Israel to attach a tassel, and on each tassel a cord of the divine blue of holiness, a sign of the obedience which God required of the people he saved, righteousness they could and would never achieve by themselves. And as Matthew tells us, it is this tassel on the garments of Jesus, son of David, son of Israel. It is this blue cord of God's holiness. It is these things that a woman, suffering a flow of blood for 12 years, reaches out and touches by faith. And immediately the woman is healed, a sign to her and to all who were there of the divine come down to earth to rescue his creation from the sin and death of the garden, and to seat his bride, pinnacle of his creation, in honor with him in the heavenly places. This is the color spectrum of the gospel.